Welcome back. We now join Tennis in Glasgow. He has all the sporting action.
In tonight's sports news, Joseph staying grounded after Ireland showing WADA to take Russia case to cast this week, and in tennis, world number 1 Barty, she's beaten. We bowl off with cricket. Fresh from his match-winning man-of-the-match performance, Ozari Joseph says he's not putting any limits on his fledgling career as he seeks to make full use of his potential. The 23-year-old pacer took 4 for 32 of 10 overs in a man-of-the-match performance as West Indies pulled off a comfortable 5-wicket win over Ireland in the first one-day international at the Kensington Oval on Tuesday. Playing his 23rd ODI, the Antiguan recorded his best figures in the Caribbean and the second best of his career, behind the 5 for 56 he took at the Oval against England back in September 2017. It was also the second time he took 4 for 4 at Kensington Oval, following his 4 for 76 against England 3 years ago. The two teams are currently engaged in the second match under lights at the same venue, with the third and final match scheduled for the Grenada National Stadium on Sunday morning. In other sports news, the World Anti-Doping Agency will take its case for the exclusion of Russia from international sporting competitions to the Court of Arbitration for Sport by the weekend, a WADA official told AFP yesterday. CAS, the world's highest sporting court, will have to decide whether to confirm the 4-year ban WADA imposed on Russia last month or listen to Russia's case against the sanction. WADA decided on December 9th to ban Russia for 4 years from participating in international events, including the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics, and the 2022 Football World Cup over what it considers a state-sponsored program of doping. Spanish football now, Toni Kroos scored a wonder goal straight from a corner as Real Madrid beat Valencia 3-1 on Wednesday to reach the final of the controversial Spanish Super Cup in Saudi Arabia. Kroos caught Valencia goalkeeper Dominic napping with a brilliant, instinctive strike before Isco made it 2 and Luka Modric added a classy third from a curling finish with the outside of his foot. Dani Pereiro scored a late Valencia penalty, but Madrid advanced to Sunday's final, where they will meet the winners of Thursday's second semi-final between Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. We move on to the NBA. James Harden and Trae Young became the first players to post 40-point triple-doubles in the same game in the Houston Rockets' win over the Atlanta Hawks. Harden had 41 points, 10 assists, and 10 rebounds for his second straight triple-double, while Young answered with 42 points, 10 assists, and 13 rebounds as the Rockets ran out 122 to 115 winners. It was Harden's 44th career triple-double and his 15th 40-point triple-double, second most in NBA history. Young's return was his 6th 40-point game, his second triple-double of the season, and the first 40-point triple-double in Hawks history. Finally, in tonight's news, tennis, world number 1 Ashley Barty lost her first match of the year as she was beaten by qualifier Jennifer Brady at the Brisbane International. Australia's Barty, who had a first-round bye, lost 6-4, 7-6 to Brady in the second round. Barty did not create a break point during the match and won just 1 point on the Americans' first serve. Brady, who beat Maria Sharapova in the first round in Brisbane, will play 5th seed Petra Kvitova next. With this piece on tennis, that's Game, Set and Match on tonight's Sports News.